Welcome to the AAP Experience Health and Wellness Corner. It's my pleasure to be here with you, and just a few housekeeping items before we begin. First, use the chat bar for any questions that you may have throughout the day. Second, I'll answer all questions at the end of the presentation. And third, I'm available through email at andreametcalf.com. That's am@andreametcalf.com. A little about my background. I've been in health and fitness for over 35 years, and I'm proud to say this is my 6th year with the American Academy of Pediatrics, bringing health and wellness content for you. I've had a best-selling book, had fitness studios, Pilates. I've also been on the NBC Today show, have several DVDs, and am here to help you as a trusted expert. So let's talk about bouncing back. 10 ways to stay positive today. You know, it has been a tough year, right? The last 18 months, the quick change. Staying with a positive mindset may not be easy at this time. Maybe you didn't get enough sleep last night. Maybe the rain and humidity is making you feel tired. Maybe you're just feeling overloaded or listening to somebody who's really negative. Or maybe just the toll from this pandemic is finally settling in. Whatever the reason, there are some days you need a little more energy, and keeping up your vitality throughout the day, it's not always easy. So, I'm here for you guys. Here's 10 ways that we're going to boost your step, feel energized, and make you smile. My favorite way to feel a little more energized is just to start moving. I know I do fitness, and so you're like, but you like fitness. And it's true, I do like to work out, but I don't like to work out by myself. But did you know, as little as 10 minutes of physical activity per week was found to make a significant difference in people's moods? Yeah, just 10 minutes a day. But also know that the effects can hit a threshold. Those that engaged in between 150 and 300 minutes of exercise in a week boosted their happiness as much as those who did even more activity. Really, guys, it's only 10 minutes a day that you need. So that means you don't have to do an hour exercise daily to see the benefits in feeling happier. And when you even have a few minutes of exercise, your endorphin levels increase. The body releases chemicals called endorphins that interact with receptors in your brain that reduce your perception of pain and trigger a positive feeling in the body, similar to that of morphine. It's a drug. That's what makes exercise so good. You can really say that exercise is a prescription for happiness. And don't forget that even incremental exercise can add up to minutes, and it doesn't matter what kind of exercise you do. So the real question is, that people ask me all the time, what exercise is best? Is it dancing? Running? Is it biking? Rowing? Pilates? Yoga? You know, the answer is yes. Yes to each and every one of these. All types of exercise are great. And the ones that you feel most comfortable doing are the ones that are right for you. So it's a very personal thing. Stay motivated by wearing an exercise tracker or sharing your progress with others, whether it's to be in a competition or just to check in. Studies show that people who work out with someone are more likely to be held accountable and to stick to it. And there's also studies that the habit can keep going if you do it first thing in the morning. And don't forget those trackers. Get a record of it. Afternoon is really the ideal time to exercise because that's when cortisol levels are highest. But working out first thing in the morning, you're going to be more consistent. Things won't get in your day and mix it up. So early bird does get the worm. Okay, here's my singing. You're never fully dressed without a smile. All right, maybe I'm not going to make Broadway, but sing it out loud or just smile. I hope that made you laugh. Lift the corners of your mouth. Smiling is a way to change your energy, to change your happiness. When you smile, your brain releases tiny molecules called neuropeptides to help that fight off stress. Then it releases other neurotransmitters like dopamine, serotonin, and endorphins. But even if you don't feel like smiling, you can still do it. Try it right now. There's been some evidence that says forcing a smile can still bring you a boost in your mood and happiness level. Other health benefits of smiling include reduced blood pressure, increased endurance, reduced pain, reduced stress, and a strengthened immune system. That means for you runners out there, the last few miles, smile through that marathon. As much as the pain is there, it may end up helping your time. Now that doesn't make you smile, I don't know what does. It's so easy to change your feelings. Just smile. Oh, and it's really true that when you smile, the whole world smiles with you. That's because it's very hard to resist smiling back at someone. We're wired that way. New researchers think that they understand why. When you smile back to someone, it's because that's how your brain understands what a smile means. How's that? Your brain is wired. Researchers say you smile back to understand the expression. Now, another way to feel more energy is just go outside, take a walk into the woods, and come out taller, says Henry David Trudeau. I walked to the woods and I came out taller than the trees, right? You feel energized. It's true that walking in the woods can make you happier and boost your mood. And there's evidence to improve your memory too. In a recent study, participants were tested on their mood and memory. One group took a walk around the Arboretum and the other took a walk down a city street. Well, the city didn't make them happier. In fact, when the participants returned and did the test again, those who had walked among the trees did 20% better and felt happier than the first time. The ones who had to take the city lights and the city brights, they did not consistently improve. But even after you can get outside and breathe in those pines, a study found that people's mental energy bounced back even when they just looked at pictures of nature, while looking at pictures of the city made them less energized. Close your eyes and envision the forest. Envision the outdoors. Envision the beaches. Come on, you know what can really be a great place to go in your mind. The woods can help reduce your risk of heart disease too, guys, going into the forest. In one study, students who spent time in the forest had lower levels of inflammation than those who spent time in the city. And another study showed elderly patients who had been sent on a week-long trip into the forest showed reduced signs of inflammation as well as aging, and indications that the woods may have a positive effect on hypertension. Let's go outside. Another way to boost your energy is to light a candle. Yeah, just lighting a candle can change the mood of a room. We know that, but it can change your personal mood too. The flickering low light coming from a candle, that little flicker, is captured instantly by your eye. The light is sent to the brain, and your brain associates it with calming down. But there's also smell matters too. The scent of a smell plays an important role in the psychological effects of mood, stress, and even your working capacity. Floral and herbal aromas like geraniums, lavender, and even peppermint have been proven to be useful for the treatment of various psychological and psychiatric disorders. Though the burning of aromatic candles can help you feel better, there's specific candles for depression and even anxiety. So, light a candle, feel better, make a wish, blow it out. Another thing that can make you feel happier is pets make people happy. They really do. And they can even help you live longer. Adopting a furry friend or any animal can be a good pet. It doesn't just have to be cats and dogs. Having a close bond with a domestic animal can boost your feel-good biochemicals such as endorphins and oxytocin, which can make owners feel relaxed, calmer, and happier at home. It even studies show that you can live longer by having a pet. Now, what's interesting about the pandemic is, according to the AVMA, the American Veterinary Medical Association, the pet adoption rate really seemed to rise and veterinarians' visits increased during the pandemic. But guess what? What I found out by looking at the information is there were about the same pet adoptions. There were just not as many pets to go around. So aside from the fact that kittens and puppies can bring you joy, there's smiles with other animals like rabbits, and even turtles can change a person's mood. In one study, a stressed out group of adults were told to pet a rabbit or a turtle or something in toy form. The toy forms did nothing, so holding a stuffed animal or petting a plastic turtle is not going to help, guys. You're going to need a live animal. What happened was stroking the live creature, whether it was hard-shelled or furry, relieved anxiety. And it worked for people regardless of whether they were initially liking animals or not. So if you don't like pets, you may be surprised they can help you. Now, you knew I was going to get into the diet, and we have a great talk on diet. Make sure you check it out. Change your diet to feel better. It's a proven fact that what you're eating has a direct correlation to your mood. Not only is there a relationship between what you consume and your physical health, but there's a direct line to your mental and emotional health as well. Eating lots of processed meat, fried foods, refined cereals, candy, pastries, donuts, high-fat dairy products, you're more likely to be anxious and depressed. Bananas may be one of the best high-energy foods, while nuts should maybe be consumed in smaller amounts for your best benefits. Choosing the right foods is really important. Choose foods that energize your days. Bananas are an excellent source of complex carbs, potassium, vitamin B6, all of which can help boost your energy levels. While most peanuts you buy at the store contain high amounts of sodium and also an additive called MSG, which is an artificial flavoring that leaves one feeling depressed, weak, fatigued, and often moody, or even give you headaches, according to research. Even hot chocolate's a great thing, and coffee. They're good energy boosters, but at the end of the day, hot chocolate may be better for you than coffee. They're both rich in caffeine, which we know gives us energy, and they can quickly pass from your bloodstream into the brain and inhibit activity of adenosine, which is a neurotransmitter that quiets the central nervous system. As a result, the production of epinephrine, a hormone that stimulates the body and brain, increases. While both have this effect, chocolate contains polyphenols, or chemicals that work with the body to make people feel calmer. Of course, the best foods to charge your mood are carbohydrates, but be complex. They need to be complex carbohydrates and combine them with lean proteins. Complex carbohydrates from whole foods like sweet potatoes, rolled oats, beans, and quinoa can increase the availability of feel-good chemical hormones, serotonin, in your brain. Other energy-boosting foods include peppermint, green tea, chocolate, sweet potatoes, carrots, apples, and even water. Woo! Gotta get more sleep. Sleep is a great way to keep your energy levels high. Micro naps. Well, laugh and the world laughs with you, and snore and you're sleeping alone. Sad but true, snoring's a problem, and it can interrupt your own sleep and, of course, the sleep for those around you. The American Academy of Sleep Medicine and Sleep Research Society recommends that adults should sleep for at least 7 hours per night, regularly. I know when you don't have a regular work shift, that sometimes can be a problem, sleeping that 7 hours, trying to get yourself to wind down, trying to get yourself back ready to wake up. But when you don't get enough rest, you have memory issues, mood changes, weakened immunity, risk for diabetes, trouble concentrating, accidents, weight gain, blood pressure increases, heart risk disease increases, and you even have poor balance. There's strong indications that sleep and memory are closely linked. Lack of sleep hinders working memory, which is necessary to remember things for immediate use. Both non-REM and REM sleep appear to be important for broader memory consolidation, which helps reinforce information in the brain so it can be recalled when needed. For example, non-REM sleep has been linked with formulation of declarative memory, which includes things like basic facts or statistics. And REM sleep is believed to boost procedural memory, such as remembering a sequence of steps. Poor sleep impairs memory consolidation by throwing off the normal process that draws for both non-REM and REM sleep for building and retaining memories. Studies even found that people who are sleep deprived are at risk for forming false memories, like making things up. Fragmented sleep has also been found to negatively affect memory, even if a person gets plenty of total hours of sleep. On top of the consequences for memory, poor sleep detracts from other cognitive tasks. It diminishes placekeeping, which includes the ability to carry out instructions, motor skills like keeping rhythm, and even some types of speech are worsened without proper sleep. Talk to someone to lift your spirits. That's another great way to boost your mood and boost your energy. Just make sure it's the right person. You know, there are those people who are easy to talk to, but they may not be the ones you want. They may be friends, coworkers, or family, and there are those people who drain your energy. Stay away from those. If you're looking to boost your energy, make sure you pick the right person. Make sure it's face-to-face if possible, or even on a phone can be good. It can increase your sense of belonging and purpose. It can boost your happiness and reduce your stress. It can improve your self-confidence and even your self-worth. It can also be a great way to talk things through. Just hearing your voice allows your brain to review the information and help you cope with traumas such as divorce, serious illness, job loss, or even the death of a loved one or pet. Good friends relieve stress, provide comfort and joy, and prevent loneliness and even isolation. They provide a buffer for stressful living, and that's likely to play out through our immune system and our endocrine systems as well, allowing you to age more healthy. You may not know this, but people who have friends live longer. In fact, centurions have many things in common. Those are people living beyond 100. First of all, they have a belief system. They get enough rest. I have heard they eat yogurt, but I think that was in a commercial. They have friends, they're spiritual, and they also do something that's really interesting. They write down their thoughts, which is another way to change your mood. Journaling or writing down your thoughts can really help change the way you're thinking and even improve your memory. So your pen can change your day. Writing down your thoughts can be very powerful. Plus, you have the benefit of reading them a second time, hours, days, or even weeks later to reinforce that. Journaling helps control your symptoms and improve your mood by helping you prioritize your problems, your fears, or your concerns. Tracking any symptoms day to day so that you can recognize triggers and learn ways to better control them. This provides you an opportunity for positive self-talk and identify negative thoughts and get rid of them. I used to tell people in my weight loss groups about the ants. Ants aren't something that just ruin your picnic. They can ruin your whole life. And an ant is another negative thought. There is a benefit for talking positive to yourself. There is a positive benefit to the Stuart Smalley of Saturday Night Live of, I'm good enough, I'm worthy, I'm beautiful, I'm strong, I'm smart. Talking to yourself can really have great benefit. And even if you don't write or talk to yourself, just put your pen in hand and start doodling. Make pictures. Doodling can provide relief to psychological distress and help to make sense of lost puzzle pieces of memories, bringing them to the present and making the picture of our lives more whole again. There's also note to say that even doodling while in a big meeting can spark creativity and change the way your brain's working. These benefits will help people to feel more relaxed, which makes it easier to concentrate and easier to feel happy. Are you feeling happier yet? Are your spirits a bit more lifted? Why did the chicken cross the road? You know, jokes and laughter is a great way to change your energy and mood as well, even the stupidest jokes. Laughing and jokes can change your mood, true, and it's true that laughing is a strong medicine. It draws people together in ways that trigger health and physical and emotional changes in the body and in the mind. Laughter strengthens your immune system, boosts your mood, diminishes pain, and protects you from the damaging effects of stress. I don't know about you, but I used to tell my kids, I'm like, you're okay, come on, and I'd laugh, and then all of a sudden you'd see them go from tears to laughter and didn't even know why they were hurt. And they really were hurt. They had a scraped knee. Nothing works more fast or more dependable to bring your mind and body back into balance than a good laugh. Humor lightens your burdens. It inspires hope. It connects you to other people, and it keeps you grounded, focused, and alert. It helps you to release anger and forgive people much sooner. So I hope you're feeling a bit happier. Maybe you need to smile at somebody. Maybe you need to tell a joke. But in any case, I hope you feel better. Boost your mood. And don't forget to check out our other workshops and workouts in the Health and Fitness Corner at the AAP Virtual Experience. I'm Andrea Metcalf. I hope you have a great day, and at the very least,